human race know that we get sick. But how do we get sick? That's a question that no one seems to know how to answer. The answer is we get sick mainly one of two ways. It's either a virus or it's a bacteria. We'll start with viruses. Viruses are non-living pathogens. They are made up of nucleic acid, which is the DNA, the RNA, all the genetic material, and a protein called the capsid. Virons, or the virus particle, is what makes us sick. On the outside of these virons are receptors called keys, and on the outside of our cells are receptors called locks. So when the viron has a receptor that matches the receptor on our cells, the cell says, hey, you have the key, I'll let you in, you're fine. That's when the viron begins to make us sick. However, just because the viron has a specific key to that cell, some prefer cells and receptors in a specific place. For example, the cold and flu viruses prefers cells in the mucus lining of the lungs and the airways. However, the HIV virus prefers T cells of our immune system. Once the virus is inside the cell, it releases its DNA and RNA into our cell's DNA and RNA. Thus, our cell's mechanisms begin using the viral DNA instead of the cell DNA to copy and make multiple viral DNA. When there's enough, the viral DNA will kill the cell and it will break out and search for other cells to infect. This continues until our immune system says, hey, there's an intruder, and fights the virus, which is when we begin exhibiting symptoms such as fever. Bacteria, on the other hand, in the same way that viruses can, but they also have several other tricks. For example, they can replicate so fast that they overcrowd the host tissue so that the host tissue can't function anymore. Other bacteria will just straight up kill the host cells and tissues. The last type of bacteria produces toxins that can paralyze or kill host cell and tissues so that they cannot complete their functions. Now, just because we have these things doesn't mean we can't fight them. For viruses, we have vaccines. Vaccines take weakened or killed pathogens, and when injected into your body, your immune system says, hey, invader, and it fights them. And so later, if you come in contact with that same virus, your immune system will remember it from the vaccine and it will be able to fight it quicker. It's just like if you're in a fight against one person, you learn their weaknesses, and then later you can fight them again and you will win faster than before. The first type of vaccines are live or attenuated vaccines. This is used for viruses such as measles, mumps, chickenpox, and also the MMR vaccination. These vaccines contain viruses that have been weakened so they are less infective than they were before. The second type of vaccine is the inactivated vaccine. This is for viruses such as polio or the flu. These vaccines contain killed or weakened pathogens that have been grown in culture and then heated so that they do not infect people anymore. The second type of vaccinations are inactivated vaccinations. These are used for viruses such as polio and flu. These vaccinations contain killed pathogens that have been grown in culture and killed using heat. Bacteria also have things that can fight them, but these are antibiotics instead of vaccines. There are four main types of antibiotics. The first one is beta-lactam, which breaks down the particles that bind cell walls in bacteria. If they don't have a cell wall, they can't really have a bacteria. The second one is macrolides, which prevents ribosomes from binding proteins. If ribosomes are prevented from binding proteins, there's no more bacteria cell. The third type is quinolines. This essentially takes the bacterial DNA and breaks it like snapping a pencil. However, the problems with antibiotics is that they are impartial. So if they're prescribed for viruses where they aren't needed, they can kill good bacteria in your body, which can cause bad bacteria to take over and make you sick. The cool thing about viruses and bacteria is that you can tell by your immune response which one you're sick with. Viruses tend to cause cold, runny nose, sore throat that's not strep, fluid in the ear, and bronchitis. However, bacteria causes whooping cough, UTIs, and strep throat. Now you know what's making you sick. To know because it can help you when you're going to the doctor. So I hope you take this knowledge and you use it in your future life.